Hi guys, in this video we're going to be doing identity access management um, in AWS Management Console. Alright, so first of all, what I want you to do is click on service, and we're going to go to IAM. So identity access management is also commonly referred to as IAM. Alright, so I'm going to go down. It's under security, identity, and compliance, and under, say, for visual perspective, consider the shield icon. Alright, so I'm going to go under that, and this is the IAM dashboard. You can see users, group, roles, identity providers, and policies as well. And this is basically your sign-in link, so you can, and this is your account ID here. And if you don't want to remember this long digit, you can just go to customize and type in an account or alias. So I will say my name, alright, and then I'll use create. So it will be your account alias will be replaced by the account ID. So all you need to do is copy and paste this link in the URL, in your browsers, and you'll be able to access your account, provided you've also got the credentials. So a few key terminologies here to also remember, which is really important, is that you've got your users, roles, and groups, identity providers, and policies, right? Which is it. So groups, users, roles, and policy. So users are basically the people that you give the account access to, and group is so users are managed in groups, or they form, well, they form one group. So say you've got two developers and one HR. So you would create a group of developers and assign each user to the HR, the developer group. Okay, and roles are essentially, in a way, that AWS services interact between each other. So if you wanted to give S3, if you wanted to give EC2, which I really hope you know what EC2s are, and explaining that is not the scope of this video. So if you want to give EC2 the access to your S3 bucket, then you would have to you'd have to create a role for EC2 to get access to the S3 bucket. All right, and policies are just a JSON document, which is called the JavaScript object notation, and it's a document which tells what each user or group can do. That's all, nothing else. Alright, and it's written in key value pairs as well. Alright, so the scope of this video, the goal will be to turn all these exclamation marks, the warning signs, into ticks. Alright, so let's go and activate the MFA, which is the multi-factor authentication on our root account. And you must be wondering what is a root account. So root account is just an account and email that you used to access your AWS account, which has all the entire privileges, as in it can do anything in the identity access management console. All right, so I'm gonna uh, uh, actually first let me explain this um, concept here. As you can see, that is global here. So basically, this means that all the users, roles, policies, and groups, all of these you create, they are going to be universal. So you don't really have to go and create user for Virginia or US East 1 or Sydney individually. Alright, once you do that here, it's done. You don't have to do that for particular regions again and again. Alright, so I'll go and click on activate multi-factor authentication on the root account, and then I will. So basically, what this means is that it activates multi-factor authentication on your AWS root account to add another layer of protection to help keep your account secure. All right, so I'll do this, and then we don't have to worry about the password. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead for MFA, and then I'm gonna choose virtual MFA device, right, and then click continue. So if you want to create multiple MFA on your account as well, I'll recommend you to download the app called Google Authenticator. So basically what you would do is you would open the app on your phone and then show this QR code and then just scan it. Alright, I've scanned it, so I've got the access to that one, and so what you want to do is type in the MFA code, which shows right at the bottom of your app. Alright, so mine is 475. Oops. Perfect. That one, and then what I'm gonna do is MFA 2 is for like if you like you need to wait for another code to get generated from the Google Authenticator, and then type it in. I'm gonna type in now, so 196, and then assign MFA, and there you go. Oops. Nope. Alright, so my authentication code wasn't valid. Let's have a go again. Okay, so the first one is this. Nope. Yeah. This one. And the second one is about to come. So, and there you go. Okay, and hopefully this one works. Nope, doesn't work. Why not? Alright, let's give it one more time. I think I know what the problem was. If it works, I'll tell you guys as well. So 144 and the other one's about to come as well. 875. Okay, perfect. No, this is not either. Alright guys, I made some changes by pausing the video, so let's see if this works this time. I'll just scan the barcode again. I mean the QR code, my bad, and type in the first MFA code, which is about to come. 163. Alright, and the second one is about to come as well in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and this has come now, and it's 958377. So if I just do assign, and this should work. Perfect. So the reason was that I wasn't entering the two consecutive barcodes because I didn't read the instructions properly. That was my fault. Alright, so now this is done, and if you want to see that in actions, I'll just sign out and show you how the MFA actually works. So if you just sign in your management console, and I'll type in my root, my email, and then my password as well. Alright, and now see, it asks me for the MFA code, which I'm gonna just open my app again and type that in, and here we go, we are all in the management console. Alright, so I'm gonna go back to IAM and then continue with our second exclamation mark, which says create individual IAM users. So what I'm going to do first is add a user. So I'll say Jessica, alright, and then it's as a user, and then I will add access type. So there are two kinds of access types. One is programmatic access, and the second is console access. So console accesses, they can come into this management console and perform the actions that they are permitted to. Right? However, programmatic access is when they can do it from some IDEs, say Visual Studio and CLI, API as well, SDK, and other development tools. So I'm gonna actually, what I'm gonna do is write my name, alright, and I'm gonna give it both access, programmatic and console access as well. And now it says that auto generate password, right? So you can do that, or you can also give it the custom password, but it will, if you give it an auto generate password, that then it, upon your login next time, it will force you to change the password at any cost. Alright, so I'll let it remain in that way, and and this is the required password reset, so we want to label this option as well for the user, as in the user must create a new password at the next sign in, which I've just explained to you just now. So next, go to permissions, and this is just setting the permissions as in for the add user to a group, and copy permissions for the existing user. I want to do this, so I'll just give it administration. No, sorry, my bad. I won't do it right now. I'll just give it the existing policies directly. So these are all the AWS managed policies. How you can tell it's AWS managed policies, because it says that under type AWS managed, and they've also got this icon here. So what we want to do is give administrator access to this user. I'm gonna do that and create tags, and here you can just add, say, name and admin user, I would say. Alright, admin access or admin access be relevant as well. Alright, and then I'm gonna go create. It tells us to review everything here. Everything sounds good, and it looks good as well, and then I'm gonna create the user. Alright, so it will just take a few minutes. Alright, perfect. So here it is, and this, and when it has actually created your user, it will give you your access key ID and access and secret access key and the password. Okay, this is really important, and you need to know on download it as a CSV, because this time is the only time it's shown to you. Okay, it will never appear again if you don't download your credentials. Then you'd have to generate the access key and the secret access key again. Alright, so I've just downloaded it, so I'm gonna hit close, and there's my user. Alright, and then what else I wanted to show you, there's the user. Okay, and yeah, it tells you which group does this user belong. So at the moment it doesn't belong to any group, so I'll just go and create a new group. Okay, and I'll say administrators. Okay, and I'll do next, and I'll assign them admin access, and user, nope. Okay, and then hit create group, and now what I'm going to do is assign my user to this group. Okay, so I'm going to do that and add user to groups, and now I'm going to assign my user Zane to this administrator group. Okay, so now that's done, and then it's got my access key, and MFA is not enabled. If I want to, I can do that as well. And see, like I told you, they're global, so all these users groups and policies are global, so you don't have to create a user group policies and roles in every region you go to. Okay, So if I wanted to have if I wanted to use this user in, say, Sydney, I could. North Virginia, I could as well. Alright, and then I wanted to cover roles as well. So I'm gonna create a role in which I will give EC2. Okay, so EC2 access to S3, full access. Right, so this role would mean that I can my EC2 can actually go and do anything with S3 bucket. Okay, so I'm gonna just look for Amazon S3. Is it there? Yep, S3 full access. Alright, and I'm gonna just name EC2 role. Okay, and I'm gonna say allow EC2 access to full access to S3, actually full access to S3 bucket. Alright, and then I'm gonna just hit create role. Alright, now that's all. So if you go back to our dashboard, so that's us. Sorry, I want to show you this as well. So this is our policies, and you can add permissions here. I mean, permissions here, trust relationship tags, access advisors, and revoke actions. So I'll just show you what exactly the policies look like. I remember I told you that they are JSON document. So here we go. See, this is our policy document, and this is our JSON, which is actually saying that this is the version and the statement, and actually what this policy is doing, allowing any action on S3. Okay, cool. So let me go back to the dashboard and see what else is remaining. Okay, so now I'm gonna apply an IAM password policy as well. So you can set your own policy password policies up. So what I'm gonna, it says that a password policy is a set of rules that define complexity requirements and mandatory rotation periods of your IAM users. Okay, so the minimum character is 6, and then I'll want to put these additional requirements as well. So require at least one uppercase, at least one lowercase, at least one number, at least one alphanumeric, and password expiry, I don't want that to be. Actually, it's good for security purposes, so I'll just do it until 90 days. And the password expiration requires administrative reset. I don't want that. Allow users to change their own password. Yes, I want that. And prevent password reuse. Yes, I want that as well. So remember 5 passwords. Yep. And then save changes. Alright. So this has actually created your password rotation policy. Alright, and that's it really. This is the security token service, which is not the part of this scope of this video. Alright, so here we go. We've got all ticks here. Alright, which means that our purpose of the video has been accomplished. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you didn't understand anything, give me a comment below and I'll make sure I'll get back to you with all the explanation and everything. And until next video, have fun practicing. I'll see you then.